Всем привет, друзья! Хорошего вам просмотра, отличного настроения, легких выходных
In the
и
Old West,
позитива.
there was one thing that a man learned damn quick. You point a gun at Silas Greaves, and someone will die. This is a story that will take you into a few close shaves. Get you an audience with the crooks who pass for lawmen. Hell, he'll even get you a ride alongside Billy the Kid, chasing those villainous Dalton brothers, shooting up a saloon and searching John Wesley Hardin. You've heard names the like of Butch Cassidy, Jesse James, and the Wild Bunch. Well, this story will get you face to face with all these sumbitches, which is handy, because the face is one of Silas's favorite places to shoot people. Now this is Silas's story, and he'll be the one telling it to you from memory, but sometimes he can get a little confused.
Hold on, were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys? Did I say they were Apaches? I said cowboys attacked me Apache style.
Maybe he's just spinning tales for beer. Now Silas has what you call a sense of death. It's an ability that automatically alerts him to impending threats and lets him dodge bullets. And he's also got himself a concentration mode, which allows time to be slowed down in a way that recreates the heightened speed and accuracy of a gunslinger. In terms of weaponry, Silas is happy to use pistols to shoot guys in the face at short notice, or rifles, on the occasion of shooting the guys in the face from a distance, or shotguns, for the shooting the guys in the face concurrently with their other bits. You can develop your style in whatever way you want. Care of one of them multi-branched skill trees. Want to specialize in making a mess of folk close up? Level yourself up by killing the bad guys. And then enhance your close combat skills with quick fingers for faster reloads. Or grenadier to throw and shoot your dynamite. And for the times when you absolutely positively have to kill every last sumbitch in the room, dual shotguns. Truth is, it's all the same to Silas, long as he gets his quota of face shooting. The True West mode dispenses with newfangled luxuries, such as the HUD, and lets you take on more and tougher enemies. Here, precise skills are needed if you want to last longer than a parched mule's piss. Arcade mode removes those tedious sidelines, such as a plot and characterization. Pick yourself up points for accuracy and style as you face hordes and waves of suicidal enemies. See him running? Bonus points. Long shot? Bonus points. Shoot him off a building? Well, no points, but it looks damn fine. In duel mode, you can go toe-to-toe with legendary outlaws, and once you've shot them in the face, you can share your results via the leaderboard, where I believe that kind of thing goes down pretty sweet. When you journey into this world, you'll find a story that will challenge you, scenery that will awe you, and characters that will shoot you as soon as spit on you. And if you can survive long enough in this world, you may even find answers to some important questions, such as just who was Silas Greaves, and just what gun is best for shooting guys in the face. If I shoot one in the face and another in the stomach, do I get less points? These and other questions can only truly be answered by playing this game. But don't just take my word for it. Check out what all these fine folks been saying. Sure as hell they'll be getting themselves some. So download the demo, or just buy one hell of a game for $14 and some. Come on, don't be stingy now.
Никтбот, наша группа в Telegram, смайлик, амперсант, смайлик, энд, смайлик, охотники минус.
Итак, друзья, доброго времени суток, добро пожаловать на канал Green Gamer. У микрофона, как всегда, я, Романыч, и сегодня мы с вами будем играть в игру под названием Call of Juarez Gonzales. Мы сегодня будем на Диком Западе участвовать в перестрелках, побеждать боссов, ну и, соответственно, получать удовольствие от игры. Всем желаю приятного просмотра, отличного настроения, позитива. Не забываем ставить лайки, оставлять комментарии, подписываться, кто не подписался. Ну и, соответственно, я слежу за чатиком. Не стесняйтесь, пишите. Но у нас новая игра. История, аркада, дуэли. Ну, давай историю. Новая игра. Да. Обычно мы прошли. Давай на высоком. Канзас, 1910 год. Ух.
Don't I know you, sir? Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Ah, well, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawman who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
Итак, начало. Однажды в Стинкин-Спрингс. 80-й год Союз раскреплен в войне граффити Линкольна, потому что открытие навык поиск истины, чтобы получить ее на приближенных самородках. Ну что ж, друзья, приятного вам просмотра, отличного настроения, позитива. Не забываем ставить лайки, оставлять комментарии. Также не забываем запускать рулеточку. Ну, я читаю ваши чатики, пишите, пожалуйста, не молчите, давайте будем общаться.
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, ha-ha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
Хоть и дробовик. Нажмите Г.
need to stay here to keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
What the hell? Shoot that sumbitch!
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh, yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead.
Fire at will! Spread out, goddammit! Come on! They're coming from the rear!
I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit. So that's just what I did.
Hey, we have one behind us! Stay on it! Cover fire!
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kids' apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
Kill me too? Time to die! Watch out! He's one of them! God damn it, he's right behind us! Where the hell's Garrett?
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off.
I'll do you myself! I'm putting you down! Now you're really pissing me off!
Ба,
Think you can kill me
тюшки.
too? Let's do this!
Still, one of them reached the water tower. Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there. Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed. The right position is very important. Personally, I prefer to be on top.
Oh, you do you?
Indeed, darling. But where was I? Oh, yeah. A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
He's hurt now! That was too damn close!
Как я давно в эту игрушку-то не играл, друзья.
Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
Try aiming, you idiots!
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house.
Watch your flank!
I cut their numbers in half. but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad.
Can't hide forever. I'm done with you.
They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
I'm putting you down.
It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house. And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear.
Deader than a rat in a
I
trap.
passed Dirty Dave.
I'll do you myself. How about that? Huh? You like that? You.
And upstairs, I found Billy and Charlie Baldry. Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of.
Спасибо. Попробуй.
Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
Keep this up all day.
I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming. That's when Charlie got hit. "They're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side." I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. "They got a Gatling," Billy shouted. "Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention." He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it? But I went anyway. Dumbass that I was back then.
Stand still so I can kill you. Stupid contraption.
Many would have fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack, he's just joshing with you now.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Туалетную дверь
Please call
как
me Silas, ma'am.
как щиток использую.
Where was I?
You were heading for the barn.
Making my way past a passel of fallen foes.
I'm ending you. Show yourself.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up.
Time to go.
Finally, I had the stables within my reach. And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
Глава первая пройдена. А, нет. Дуэль. С шерифом дуэль. Давай. Годно, хороший с собой.
You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Ну, блин, я забыл, как это делается. О, у нас размен. В смысле? Как это? Что тут делать надо? Я что не могу понять. Тут надо концентрироваться, да? Ясно, тут и там надо умудряться. О, это тяжело. Тут надо и там сконцентрироваться. Успел.
In a fair fight.
Успел.
Is that what that penny dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables. And stepped inside, and last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
Так, сейчас, друзья, буквально минуточку. Так, друзья, я вернулся. Мы продолжим. Сейчас посмотрю, если сейчас за определенное время никого не будет. Смысл тогда.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive.
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
Indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
Гордость патронов. Короче, здесь, друзья, нужно успевать концентрироваться, фокусироваться, концентрироваться в плане того, чтобы выхватить пистолет, фокусироваться, чтобы поймать цель и еще уворачиваться.
He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape, too.
Ты же стрим у тебя. Стрим сейчас буду запускать.
My first order of business was finding a firearm. Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun. I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy? Son of a bitch shot Jim Bell!
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. Guards were everywhere looking for him.
Can't let the kid get away! See him?
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. And suddenly, I was a fugitive.
Can't escape. Can't account for. Gotta be around here somewhere. Shoot him high die! Billy broke out of jail. You know you can't be.
Violence is not the answer.
Упал.
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever going to find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there. I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
Where'd he get you?
Прорвитесь через город.
You! But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You hooligans can go to hell.
Murderer! Show yourself! I'll flank you!
He's in town somewhere.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and coloring. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
You won't get away with this! I don't get paid enough for this! Get out here! Shooting in the street! Surrender yourself! Give it up! Come out from behind there! You maniac! Let's do this! Get your headstone!
Children here.
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We prize them too high, if you ask me.
Going to hell in a handbasket.
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
Hurry in!
So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
Суки, убили.
In for the kill. Keep be in deep shit. I'm here. I don't get paid enough for this. We're gonna be in deep shit when Pat gets back. Don't let him get away. Stop him! Get away with this! Had enough? Can't hide forever! Shit! You can run, but you can't hide forever. Leave him to me. Don't let him get away. God damn him! Show yourself, coward! Come on out, you yellow bastard!
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Well, sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said. I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun. So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself. I I killed him in a fair fight.
Ай-яй-яй-яй.
Saw I had no damn choice.
Это была скорость и ярость.
Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
За это надо поставить лайки, друзья, и написать комментарии.
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
Эпизод
Most
2.
vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
Ну что ж, друзья, ставим лайки, оставляем комментарии, подписываемся.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for old man Clanton.
Where's he going?
I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there! There! ¿Quién carajo es ese hombre?
I did my best to help those poor passengers. Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did. They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force.
Get running, son of a bitch! Where's he going?
See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first.
He's getting away!
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up. Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim.
Ух, бляха-муха.
Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
Hard to hit a moving target.
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me.
Stand and fight, you coward! Nowhere to run!
I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking, going up against a gang like this? I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going. And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven. I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Bat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know. And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo. That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds.
I hate fucking running.
It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
Баляха-муха.
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, "Clanton, I'm coming for you!" A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come. But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun.
You one stupid zombie.
Бля.
Let me tell you, that was the longest uphill climb of my entire damn life. Well, one of the longest. There was that one time I was pursuing Frank James, Jesse James' brother.
Jesse James?
Perhaps we could talk about that one later. Now, where was I?
I don't know how you lived
Right.
this long.
I had old man Clanton in my sights.
Stupid zombie. Know yourself.
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
Do I gotta reload again? Look at you yellow belly hot sap sucker. Look at that. You think I don't see you? You felt that one. Stop hiding from me. You one stupid zombie. Do I gotta reload again? I don't know how you lived this long. Wait, goddamn bullet. Why are you so afraid to move?
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps. And that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
Отлично, друзья, отличненько. Перестрелка у лесопилки. Ну что, друзья, напишите хоть что-нибудь, не стесняйтесь. Ну, я вижу, никто не особо хочет. Да, ну ладно, сейчас до 6 постримлю и буду завершать.
A few weeks after that dust-up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo. I had tracked him and the cowboys to their hideout at a sawmill, and they were loaded for bear.
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bryant?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why. But first I need to tell you about the cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brocious.
Herb's coming!
Get ready, boys.
Put some holes in him!
Curly Bill took charge of the cowboys upon the old man's demise. And after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge.
Kill him!
So they murdered Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil.
Kill that dickweed!
Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down. So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
You can't hide forever! It's you or me!
Так, по хлебальнику получил.
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. That's how the cowboys identified each other. And I was beginning to wish I had one myself. But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed. And that's what drove me forward.
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
I hardly saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not Wyatt Earp. That man was all hat and no cat.
Earp wasn't much of a match for him, but Doc Holliday might have taken him.
That lunger should have kept his nose out of it. They never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earp.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Yeah, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it? Being loyal? Well, to get to that loyal friend, I had to pass by some buzzsaws as big as a man.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take over the cowboys?
Because Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot. Now, where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack. Though it wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover.
Kill them already! Middle-ate that sucker! You can't hide from me! Do everything! Sucker's fast! Can't believe you keep missing!
Хорош.
You ain't beat me!
Keep shooting. I don't mind. There he is. Oh, you're hiding too now. Leg him. Boy, you are. Get out of here.
What the hell?
Death is too good for him. In for the kill. You gonna need a cannon. Come on, smoke that son of a bitch. God damn! Shit! Don't let that asshole get away with this.
There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind. That really was one hell of a sawmill. Quite an impressive operation.
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand.
О, Сэмик, здорово. Да, что-то сегодня никого нету, никто не пишет. То, что тебе выпало с рулетки, Сэм, то и стримим. Скоро уже буду, наверное, завершать, потому что что-то...
Сэм Геймер, лайк.
Спасибо, Сэмик, за лайк. Спасибо большое, очень приятно. Очень нам приятно, Сэмми.
Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
Кучерявый Билл.
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
Time to dance with the devil. Did that son of a bitch send you to kill me? Kill that stupid son of a bitch! You can't hide forever, boy. Just gonna
Сэм Геймер, давай завтра вчерашнюю игру поиграем.
Завтра вчерашнюю игру?
let's see what you got.
Да, можно будет. Сейчас, Сэмик, посмотрим.
Take him to... Come out, wherever you are. Shit.
Посмотрим, Сэм, потому что завтра у мамы день рождения. Не знаю, буду ли я вообще что-нибудь стримить или нет.
Gonna kill you. Kill Morgan. Shit.
Блять.
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo
Тихо,
nor
тихо,
Curly
тихо.
Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
Dance with the devil. You working for Wyatt Earp? That son of a bitch Earp? That son of a bitch Earp send you to kill me? Come out, wherever you are. Why is he still
Бля, как он меня бесит. Больно.
Тигрица, Тигрица. Приветик, миллионов хорошего вечера, отличного настроения, позитива, легкого стрима.
Спасибо, кошка. Привет, кошка, спасибо.
Gave me no choice but to take his life. But Ringo.
Спасибо, кошка, спасибо. Скоро буду заканчивать уже сруну. Только все приходить начали.
To this day, his killer is still unknown.
Indeed. Took me a few months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
Что у нас, дуэль? Дуэль. У нас дуэль, друзья.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Сука, не успел. Тяжело концентрироваться.
Тигрица, Игрица. Чуть позже зошло, пока температуру сбила, пока туда-сюда.
Я понимаю. Ой, блядь, муха. Не могу сконцентрироваться.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you,
Бесчестная
boy.
победа, ну хоть
But
так.
the legend ain't always true. Doc Holliday had nothing to do with the death of Johnny Ringo. I was paid a healthy bounty for Ringo and Curly Bill, and realized there was real money to be made. That's why I went after Henry Plummer.
Эпизод 3.
Now, wasn't he the sheriff who augmented his income by shaking down miners and robbing gold shipments?
That's the one.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. He ran that gang of thieving outlaws called the Innocents.
So it's true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did.
Тигрица, игрица, пошли ДС.
Ну пошли, хотя я в принципе уже думал заканчивать. Пойдем?
Никтбот, не забывай поставить лайк. Стримеру нужна поддержка. Лайк — это лучшая мотивация делать стримы и видео. Никтбот, наш канал сервера, смайлик, охотники за играми, смайлик, смайлик, минус, ссылка.
I knew I needed resources if I was going to track down Roscoe Bob Bryant. And hunting Plummer looked like a good way to get rich quick.
Никтбот, переходите по
As the
ссылочке
local
на мой новый
vigilantes
канал,
exposed him
ссылка.
as the leader of the bandits and put a generous price on his head. Plummer rallied his gang to plunder one last gold mine before making their escape, and that's where I thought I'd find him.
Никтбот, новый канал ВК Play, заходите в гости, ссылка.
Заходи, Дискорд. Так, друзья. Что ж, друзья, На сегодня будем завершать стрим. Спасибо большое за вашу активность, за ваши лайки, комментарии, подписки. Завтра жду вас. Может быть, я не буду ничего обещать, но, скорее всего, будет стрим по какой-нибудь игрушечке. Поэтому не забываем ставить лайки, оставлять комментарии. Ну и кто хочет подписаться, подписывайтесь, я буду рад и признателен. Микрофоном был я, Романыч, Геймер. На сегодня мы будем завершать эту игрушечку. Пойдем отдыхать, делать свои дела. Все равно чат не активен. Всем пока-пока.